Congrats to Vandy. They played a great game. They came out with a ton of fire and energy and intensity. They're dealing with some injuries, and they came out and just played with a ton of fight. Put us on our heels right away, and we never responded. We'll take questions.
For DA or Ortega, start out 3 for 20. Seemed like they were bringing a lot of pressure defensively. Just what were you guys seeing offensively in those first few minutes of the game?
They were just playing really aggressive, like you said. We kind of knew that. We just didn't execute on what we were supposed to do, and on top of that, the shots weren't falling. We just didn't execute.
You guys have lost big before this season. Is there any comfort in knowing that you can come back from that you have the resilience and the fortitude to do that you've done that before?
Yeah, listen, we were a disaster tonight, and that'll never be acceptable. We're also a good team, and we'll take all the lessons that we need to take from this game, and we'll be better and more prepared for it. That's the only choice we have, and so we'll respond in a great way. That's what we do.
How surprised are you when you guys maybe thought you'd move beyond a game like this?
I don't think you ever move beyond having to come compete and bring your A game and bring all the intensity. That never goes away. We just didn't do that tonight.
Mark, I believe this is the 6th time that you guys have been down double digits at halftime this season. And I apologize for asking the question you get asked over and over, but why can't you get these slow starts fixed?
Yeah. That's something that we're working on. It's obviously an area of concern for us. We have to make some progress in the way we do things in practice, the way we do things in game prep. I felt like our guys had good juice. We just didn't have the intensity to hit first. We got punched in the mouth pretty good, and we just didn't respond at all in this game. And so, us getting ourselves to an emotional, heightened point where we can compete from the tip, where we want to be the instigators of confrontation rather than the receivers, is really important. And you don't get a lot of second chances in this league, especially on the road.
So you've got championship DNA. You know what it takes to win at the highest level. What are you feeling right now, and what can you and your teammates do to rally and reverse this? What should do in the game coming up this weekend at Arkansas?
Just move past this game. I don't think on it too much, but we do got to come in, watch film, see what we got to get better at. Like we said, it starts in our first halves. Can't be down double digits anymore, especially in SEC play, because there's a lot of great teams we got ahead of us. So I think we just got to do a better job coming together and playing together, and then just starting it off from the jump, not trying to wait till the second half and try to come back and all that, but just starting the first half so we don't got to put ourselves in that position.
Mark, one of the Vandy guys said that after watching the film, physicality they thought was a weakness for your team. I imagine you don't want that to be an identity 21 games in. Do you agree with that, and what needs to change there if you do?
Well, it was a massive weakness for us tonight, for sure. And some of it comes with mentality and commitment, that's an area where we've struggled a little bit, and where we have to continue to develop better answers.
Mark, previously you praised just that mentality you guys have when, hey, you're down at halftime in the locker room, nobody's panicking. But I guess, is that maybe the thing that you've got to juggle with? You don't want guys to feel like, well, we can't always go at halftime. We can't come back every week.
No, they're both true. We think we can be down at halftime and come back, and we have to do a better job. They're both true. Listen, this was a disastrous effort from our team, both halves tonight, and it is exactly what it is, and so we have to pick up the pieces and be better. We've done that before. We've been here before. We ran off 5 straight in the SEC. We had the longest winning streak in the league coming into this game after having some tough games before. So we know we can do it. We got to find some way to avoid this disastrous night. But the only thing we can do now is move forward and get better.
Mark, in the old days,
Couple more.
In the old days, the coach would say, "I'm going to burn the tape or throw it in the camera and we'll run away."
Yeah.
Will you guys actually break this down and see what went wrong? You just watch this and move on to the next.
This is a part of who we are that we have to fix. So You know, we would like to learn from every single experience that we ever have. It's really important. We don't want to dwell. We don't want to take negative. We can't let this disastrous performance bleed into our effort on Saturday. Those things are all true, but we clearly are in pursuit of trying to get better, and so we'll take everything we can from this.
Mark, Tyler
Last
Tanner's
one.
one of the best point guards in the country. He's been a huge jump, had a big impact on the game tonight. What makes him a difficult scout,
Yeah.
difficult guy to come up against? And is he a different kind of point guard than any other one that you face this season, just because of his size?
Yeah, he's lightning quick, of course. He finished great around the rim. His decision making is elite. Like, he can get where he wants on the floor, but he's kind of in command of the game. You know, I think Mark's done a great job with him, and he's done a great job on his own. The team's done a great job running behind him, with him just being in command of the game and kind of enforcing his will on the game in a positive way on both ends of the floor. He's a good player.
Thanks, everybody.
All right.